Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all. Today, we are going to discuss how to plan your higher study into UK. And we have with us Venkat Hemachandu, and he's the student, final year student in Queen's University, Belfast, in Northern Ireland, UK. So, how are you, Chandu?
Yes, sir. Good, sir. And I
Okay.
hope you are doing well,
So,
sir.
yeah, everyone is well. I hope everyone is well. So, Chandu, first of all, congratulations that you are graduating next week, and it will be a great opportunity for you ahead in UK.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay. So, today we are going to discuss some important things with Chandu, and he will be answering to those questions the about application procedures, about admission procedures, about visa, scholarships, and everything. Whatever Chandu knows about Queen's University and UK, he will be giving an answer. He will be giving an overview to all the students who have joined and who will be seeing this webinar later. That how to get into abroad, how to get admission in abroad, and yes, that will be the main agenda of this particular webinar. So, Chandu, my first question to you is that tell us a bit about your journey in brief.
Uh, like, so what do you mean by journey? Like, how I
So
started my
journey, okay. So journey means basically that can you tell us uh, how you started your engineering, from where you started your engineering, and how you got into UK?
yeah, okay. So like after 12th standard, like I started my engineering in IIT Dehradun.
Okay.
So it offers a course called Higher National Diploma.
Uh-huh.
So you can study 2 years in India and you can transfer your credits to any university abroad.
Okay.
So like in UK, if you like to transfer credits to UK, like you get admission in stage two because in UK the bachelor's, I mean BTech will be finished in 3 years. If you'd
Okay.
like to transfer to any other country like US or Australia, like you'll get to your admission to stage three. Like there the BTech is like 4 years. So uh, at first, like when I started my study in Dehradun, I thought like I could finish my study in India and then go for masters in UK or US. But after 2 years of study in Dehradun, I thought it would be better to experience abroad university life and everything in bachelor, so that it would be
Great.
useful. It like so that I don't feel like strange. I don't feel like I'm a lost kid in while doing my masters or any higher education. So I thought like I could go to UK after 2 years in Dehradun. So at the start, I took coaching for IELTS because like you need to prove your English proficiency before coming to UK. So I took coaching for IELTS when I was in the second year, uh, and after that, after giving the exam, I thought good bands. I got good bands so that any university in UK would accept me.
Hmm.
Later, I looked for some universities. So I keep three things in mind while I was looking for universities. First thing is the ranking of university and
Okay.
the tuition fee, of course, because like
Yes.
I can't pay high tuition fees. And third thing is the course content.
Okay.
So I started looking for universities in between the world rankings of 200 to 500 because if you like to study in a university with better world ranking like all top 100, they charge you very high tuition fees. So I just
Hmm.
started looking for universities between 200 to 500, and I found very good universities in UK in that range, and I filtered them according to the course content they provide. Like luckily, like UK universities, like the websites of the universities will give detailed description about the courses they're gonna teach us during the bachelor degree, and I eliminated the universities that does not offer the modules, the subjects are
Okay.
like. So after that, I checked the fees. and I selected 5 universities out of them, and Queens is one of them.
Great. Till the
So
Queens, and basically, it's all about like the journey into the main thing, mainstream. That from II Dehradun, you got into the UK. Okay.
yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So basically, the course contents here for all the students who have joined. Let me tell you that you can do after 12th also. You can do after bachelor's also. But there is a
Yeah,
thing that they need. All the foreign universities need is the matching of the course contents. Okay, whatever curriculum that you have studied already, suppose you are applying for masters, so whatever studies that you have done, whatever subjects you have done into the bachelors, you must match with their bachelors, so that there will be, your credits should be there in as
yeah,
accordance with. Okay, that's very important thing.
yeah. Like
Your
so when
credits
I
match.
selected this, when I selected these 5 universities, I got rejection letters from two of them because they said the course content, the course I studied, the syllabus I studied in Dehradun isn't up to their syllabus, isn't matching to their syllabus. So it's
Yes.
quite important, even in bachelor's or even in masters. If you like to go to a university, you need the syllabus you studied, like the syllabus you studied. Suppose if you are going to bachelor's, the syllabus you studied in class 12, and suppose if you are going to masters, the syllabus you studied in your BTech need to be up to their standards and need to match to their contents. Then only they will give you admission.
Yes, and that's a good procedure. It's okay. Otherwise, if some subjects don't match, then you will have to take additional credits there. You might
Yeah,
have to study for another semester, and you have to complete those credits, because at the end they have some criteria for annual credits, for some course credits. It's not like you are passing the semesters in India, like 6 subjects are there, sometimes 4 subjects are there. You have to choose subjects based on the credits. Okay,
yes, sir.
so that's the credit system in UK, in Germany, in every other countries. So,
So
Chandu, what are the documents that was needed? If I specifically ask you.
the documents I submitted. So actually, when I started the application, so when I choose that 5 universities, I just don't know like how to start my application procedure. Like I just don't know. So I look for consultancies.
Hmm.
So there are many consultancies across India, but
Okay.
most of them charge you for the application process. I just request students like don't believe those consultancies that charge you for the application process, because the true consultancies that has like lots of experience of sending students to abroad charge universities
Yes.
for sending students. They don't charge students. So I choose one of the consultancies that has like vast experience in sending students. That is IDP. So I seek their help in my application process. First, they took my they take all my academic transcripts like class 10, class 12, and my 2 years transcripts of Dehradun. So if you are going to masters, that is like your BTech transcripts, and you need two or three letters of recommendations, either from
Okay.
your lecturers or from your college lecturers or from your school lecturers. And this is
Okay.
really important because the universities want to know like what type of student they are giving the admission. So they always ask for letters of recommendation, and they also ask for statement of purpose. That is something you need to write why you are choosing that university.
So IDP helped you into this SOP and LOR formats of that.
They are particularly strict, and they don't help you in letters of recommendations. They just ask us. They just asked me to get those letters from my lecturers, but they did give me the outlet of SOP and like how the SOP needs to be done. So I use that outlet to write a statement of purpose on my own.
Okay. So to summarize it, let me tell you all guys that there are 3 important documents Chandu talked about. First is the academic transcripts. Academic transcripts are very much different from the degree and mark sheet that you get. Okay. For all the universities in India or anywhere you are studying,
So
transcript is somewhat different. Okay. So ask your university for transcript, not the degree, not the mark sheet, because that's a whole different thing. In transcript, there is a one single document that has all the semester's marks. Okay,
Yes.
and sometimes it has to be asked, and it has to be in English, pure English. Sometimes university asks that it should be in pure English. Translation problem also comes sometimes. So yes, look after that, the academic transcripts. The second document that we had is the letter of recommendations. Some universities ask for 2 letter of recommendations, some for 3 letter of recommendations.
Yeah.
A letter of recommendations can be taken from your HOD, from your lecturer. If you have done internship or employment, you can take the LOR from them. Okay, it is very important. And in most precisely India, many people are not very keen to write LOR. So it's better that you give content to them, or you tell them that what they have to write exactly, and help them write the LOR, what exactly they have to write. Okay. The third thing is basically SOP. SOP is a statement of purpose. Statement of purpose itself is a good word. That why are you? What is your purpose of joining this particular
Yeah.
university? Every university has some uniqueness. Okay, some uniqueness regarding research, some uniqueness regarding departments, some uniqueness regarding students, culture, diversity. There are various parameters that you can judge for university. So write SOP as according to the university. Don't write one SOP and give it to all universities.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
so always write different SOPs for different universities. Right, Chintu?
yes, sir. Like because like every university has their own unique specialties. Like some universities have will give like most of its priority to sports and arts, and some gives some has like very huge international support. So every university has like some of their best things. So you need to it's all available in the university website. Like when you search the university website in a detailed way, you will get the most of the information, and you can use that information in your SOP, and that's all what they need. Like the SOP will show that the student did a good research about that university, and wants to join that university badly. So that's
Great.
what the SOP shows.
Exactly. So SOP exactly shows about the research that you have done. You might have to open 25 to 30 tabs at once on your laptop to do the research, like right click this, right click this, right click this. But yes, you have to do that because research matters a lot about a university. Okay. Talk to the students, talk to the previous students of that university, try to get in touch with them via LinkedIn, via Facebook, talk to them about like what's life there and all. And then you can research more about the university. That's the procedure basically. So these are the
Yeah.
documents, Chandu. And
Yeah.
what was the procedure of applying basically? How you applied? Did you apply to the college website, or there was some common platform?
Actually, there are two ways you can apply. You can apply directly to the college, or you can apply through UCAS. Since I am just transferring my credits from Dehradun to Queens, I can't choose UCAS, so I directly applied. Like the IDP informed me that I have to directly apply to the university, and I did this, and I did that. But if you are going for bachelor's, or if you are going for masters, you need to apply through UCAS.
Okay. So basically, UCAS is a common platform for the Europe generally. In the Europe, all the universities that they have, whether Germany, whether any other countries, generally they prefer UCAS. Okay, UCAS is a common platform for all the UK also, Germany also, some part of the Europe also. Okay, and you can apply directly to the university also, but it's a bit complicated, I think, Chandu, for this
So
university thing.
applying directly to the university is a bit complicated, but like the consultancy, the IDP consultancy has helped me throughout the process. So I didn't feel that the process is that complex, because like they were always in the contact with the university and keep updating me with my application status.
Okay. So can you get us through the status? Like first, suppose you applied, then what happens? Then what happens? Then what happens?
Yeah.
So a procedure, can you tell me?
When I applied, like I got a conditional offer letter. A conditional offer letter means like they are willing to give me the place in that university, but it has some conditions. Like I need to secure my final semester grades. Uh, uh, so they just asked me to secure merits in all the modules of my final semester. That's the condition they gave me. So it depends. Um, on the at the situation you are like by the time I applied to the university, I finished my IELTS. So IELTS. So they didn't ask me anything about English skills because I have already submitted my IELTS test report along with my transcripts. If you hadn't, then the university will ask you. Will also add a condition on English test, like they just ask you to get 6.5 in IELTS.
Hmm.
So when you get the conditional offer letter, you need to try hard to meet those conditions. And when you meet those conditions and send you the, suppose if they ask you the scores of your final semester, you can just send the university the final transcript. So so they will check whether the student meet the conditions or not, and will give you the conditional offer letter. So that's the important thing. The unconditional offer letter. So when
So
you meet the condition,
unconditional offer letter means the final thing that you have. Okay, that
yeah, the
yes,
final
now
thing.
it's done.
Now it's done. They are accepted me as a student. So that's the thing. That's the thing in the unconditional offer letter. So when you get unconditional offer letter, some of the universities asks you to pay around 400 pounds to confirm your seat in the university. So Queens did ask me, but it's not compulsory for all universities. But the amount you paid will be deducted in your final tuition fee. So just don't worry about that you are
So
paying
it's
extra.
adjusted.
Yeah, it will be adjusted. So I paid the
Okay.
400 pounds so that they confirmed uh, my position in the university and asked me to pay another 2,500 pounds for cash. CAS is like confirmation for acceptance of studies. The CAS stands for, it's a letter showing that it's a letter from university showing that they have accepted this student and the reasons why they accepted him. It's quite important for the visa. You can't start the visa process without the CAS letter. So and the money you paid for the CAS will also be adjusted, like will also be deducted uh, from your total fees. But if you decided not to attend the university after you paid for the cash, the university will not refund that money. So uh, you have to decide whether you want to join or not before you apply for cash.
Okay. So, students, this important information is very much useful. Why? Because some of the students this might find scary, because you see it's not in India, and you
Yeah.
can't just go and visit the college and confirm those things. Sometimes many people in India just get scary due to the frauds that happen in India generally. But yes, the amounts that he Chandu said, that the first amount about 400 pounds and the second amount of cash, that's official. Some universities ask, some universities don't ask, some university directly after the unconditional offer letter, while
Yeah.
applying for the visa process, they ask for the money, and that's adjusted later also. But
Yeah.
yes, many universities are in the process of asking the cash. Yes. So yes, that's the procedure. After you submitted the fees, suppose Chandu, then what happens now? How you started the visa process?
So once I get the cash, uh, the consultancy itself started the visa process for me. But I need to get done the medical test, because if you wanna move to UK first, even for studies or working, you need to get TB test, tuberculosis test to be done. So there are few hospitals, like in some areas across India, where they will give a certificate, especially for studies in abroad. So they will do the TB test for you, and they will give certificate that you are healthy. That certificate is valid for 6 months. So just before you start your visa process, it's important to get the test done. So once you did the test, like you will get the certificate within 2 or 3 hours. So just it just costs you a day. That's it. So once you get the test done, all you need to do is start the visa process. my consultancy, like IDP consultancy, started the visa process. They just take all the documents from me, and I paid 30,000 rupees for the visa, and again 20,000 for priority, because I was in hurry to get visa, because the course already started by the time I applied for the visa. So I was in hurry. So I applied for priority, which is like 20,000 extra. The documents I submitted for visa are just the same: transcripts, IELTS, IELTS test report, transcripts, and TB test. That's it.
Okay. Okay. So these are the documents that are required for visa. Can you give us the information like
Yeah,
what
one
visa?
CAS.
What is this? Okay,
One
cash.
more thing. One more thing. CAS is also important for visa. Like these three: CAS, transcripts, and IELTS, TB test.
Chandu, like yeah. So what's the name of the visa that students get
Yeah.
for
Okay.
UK?
So it varies from country to country, but in UK, it's called Tier 4 student visa.
Tier 4 student visa. Okay, so it's Tier 4 student visa for the students who willingly want to apply for UK. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So this is the process. Okay, so yeah, Chandu, you're going to tell me something.
Yeah, like there are different types of visas in UK. Like Tier 4 is for students, and when you work in UK, you will get Tier 2 working visa. That's called Tier 2 visa. And this is Tier 4, as only for studies. The visa is only for studies, and you
Okay.
can't work with this visa. I mean, like you can just work for part time, but you can't work as a full time with this visa.
So what are the part-time working hours in UK basically?
Basically, the students, like students with Tier 4 visa, are allowed to work 20 hours per week, but I suggest students just to work like around 15 hours, maximum of 15 hours in a week, because if you work 15 hours in a week, that's sufficient for your accommodation and food, and you can concentrate on your studies. If you'd like to work more, like 20 hours to the maximum, you can't completely focus on your studies, like you will be tired. So the main focus here is to study hard and get graduated with good score, and then look for a graduate job. You are not here for doing part time. So I just suggest student to work up to maximum of 15 hours and focus the rest of the week on studies.
Okay, okay, that's great thing. And so now, Chandu, suppose I agree that yes, you got the visa, now your flight is there, and you went to UK. Now what? After visiting UK,
Actually, my
what
first day
first
experience.
happened?
So actually here, like accommodations, like people here used to share the whole house. Like here the houses are big, like they have 6 to 8 rooms. So people like uh, so students used to share like that. Two things, like you can stay in university accommodation or you can stay in a private accommodation. But the university accommodations are quite expensive, because they offer you some gym, playrooms, and everything, like entertainment and everything. So they are really expensive. But so I just applied for private accommodation. So there are apps like Spare Room UK, Student Roost, etc. So you can just look for the rooms and you can get them. So here the houses are really big, and they have like 6 to 8 rooms. The people share those 6 to 8 rooms. So in my house there are 8, and I'm one of them. And my first day experience in UK is really bad, because I know nothing about it. I know nothing. I just don't know where to buy groceries and everything. But my flatmates are really kind enough to show me everything. So I suggest students before coming to UK just to search like how like where to buy groceries, how will be the life. So if I said there won't be any stores like any grocery stores like in India. So you can't go to nearby shop to buy groceries. So there are supermarkets in UK. like Tesco's and Spar. These are the places where you can buy the groceries, but they will be in large number. Like you can find one supermarket in a street, one in every street, so that won't be a big trouble. But just uh, look for like things that you need to know before coming to UK, like groceries, like how to get pharmacy, about pharmacy, the things that here you will pay health insurance when you apply for UK. So you will be registered here. So you just need to go to the university healthcare center to get your HSC card. That's called here GP card. So when you feel like when you are infected with any disease like fever, headaches, you can simply call the university healthcare, and they will check you up and give you free medicines because you already paid your national health insurance when you applied for visa.
Okay, so that's the great thing. And one the great advice by Chandu is, yes, before moving to UK, you must know the country. You must know that how the country works. What are the things that are there? The groceries, the foods, the pharmacy, and where to get stationaries, even supplies. All those things are
Yeah,
needed
yeah, yeah.
actually.
In it, like you can bring some stationaries with you, but like as you are coming from India, you might have some extra luggage. So I just don't want to suggest that to bring lots of stationery stuff because it costs extra weight, and you might miss some necessary things. So here you can buy stationery, but like you just need to look the groceries, where to buy groceries, stationery, and especially pharmacy.
Okay, so what's the one thing, Chandu, that what is the one main thing that you must bring from India to UK in your luggage?
I would say a universal adapter, the charge plug, because
Okay,
the charge plug here are completely different to that of Indian charge plug. So you need a universal adapter with you always because you can't keep your charge things. You can't charge your mobile. You can't charge your PC without that.
okay. And what about the foods? Like, do you make your own food, or like you have some your hostel kind of thing there?
Actually, like in not only in UK, even in US, they don't have the hostel type of things that we always experience in India. Either you need to buy your own food or you need to cook. Buying food would be really expensive, so I'd suggest students to learn some simple dishes while they are back in India, while they are in India, and come to UK because it's always helpful to cook your own food.
Great.
And like
Yes. Okay.
it's cheap. Like
So,
you can buy like in like there are lots of Indian stores here. You can buy the Indian groceries, and you can also try the local grocery stores, and you can even try the local dishes.
okay, fine. So that's the great, Chandu. So right now, like, how studies there? Like, what are the classes timings, and how much times the class happens in a week?
Actually, there are like roughly around like 6 subjects in the whole year that you study. So there will be like roughly 3 or 4 hours a day from Monday to Friday. So depending on the schedule. See, for me, I will be off on Monday and Tuesdays, but only Thursday, Fridays. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are the days I attend the college. You'll
Okay.
get a lots of free time here, but the intention of that free time is that the students learn by themselves because the lectures don't teach everything in the syllabus. They just give you the guidance. You need to use the resources like libraries, and you need to learn the stuff that they don't teach you. You will be given the syllabus, and and the lectures don't teach you everything in that syllabus, but they will ask you everything in the syllabus, everything about the syllabus in the exam. So it's your responsibility to use that free time wisely. Like here, the libraries will be open 24 hours a day, so you can go to library at any time, and you can just sit
Okay.
there and you can use their resources. But the classes will be roughly like 3 or 4 hours a day in the like 5 days a week. That's it.
And what about like doubt sessions? Like you said that the professors won't teach you everything, so they will give you an overview.
Yeah, yes.
What if you have a doubt? What about the things?
Yeah, here like you can freely ask a lecturer doubt in the working hours of the university, like morning 8 a.m. to evening 5. You can just send them an email about your doubt, and they will immediately give response to your doubt. And like just feel free to ask. Like here, no lecturer will scold you for your doubts. Like even like when I first attend here when I first attend the classes here, I was really shy and don't want to ask doubts in front of the whole class. But my lecturers used told me that there aren't any bad doubts. All doubts are important, and it shows the curiosity of the student. So just try to ask as many doubts as you
Exactly.
can, and never be shy.
Okay. So it's a great thing to have a conversation with Chindu here, and I will take the questions now. If any of the participants has any question to ask, please write in the chat box, or you can just unmute and ask.
Hello. Yeah, hi Chandu. It's a great having you here and heard about your UK journey, and I hope your UK journey will be more wonderful from after your
Yeah,
graduation. Just one
thank
one
you.
quick question. I won't take you that much time. What is the difference for the Russell universities and the non-Russell universities? Because I just read about
So
it in one article that Russell universities and non-Russell universities.
okay, Russell universities, okay, non-Russell universities, yeah.
So, like, what is the difference? Because I read one article, so they were saying there is a huge difference in the degree which they provide as compared to
Uh,
Russell and non-Russell.
Actually, that's not the difference. So even so, there are some there are really good universities that are not part of Russell Group, like University of Leicester, for example. If I say the main difference is like uh, the industrial experience they gave. Like the Russell universities will focus on the suppose Queens is in Russell University, and it focus on the manufacturing industries, and it focused to provide the engineering students about the experience. Like it will give the students experience, like an opportunity to experience the industries that are in Northern Ireland. So there are most of the industries in Northern Ireland are manufacturing, and it tends to give the students about include the modules about manufacturing, so that students experience those industries that are surrounded by them. So it will be easy for them if they get the internships, or if they get the placement opportunities. That's the thing. That's it. Like the syllabus will be the same. It's all about giving the students the experience of the surrounding industries. That's it.
Okay, okay, right, Chandra. Thank you. I got
So
the clarity.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
The standards in the modules and everything will be same. It's about the practical experiences that they're gonna provide to students. That's it. So Russell universities will provide a bit more practical experience to students than the universities that are not a part of Russell, and this helps the students to secure like this improves the chances for the student to secure a placement or internship than the universities from than the students from other universities. That's it. But course content, the standards of the course content, the way they teach will be almost the same.
Okay, okay. Actually, Chandu, actually, I joined this session around 10 minutes late. So I just missed your introduction part. I just want to know on which like specialization you are doing masters.
I just finished my bachelor's in aerospace engineering.
Okay, okay. And I just thought you have done the masters. Okay, great, great to hear that, and all the best.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Okay. So, Chandu, it was a great conversation, and we have talked about various topics here. And we wish you from your engineer, we are wishing you a great future ahead, a great opportunities that you might bring you might be getting into your life. And it's very good to have you on board here. And I
Thank you,
wish
sir.
that you might be a part of your engineer as a mentor to mentor students who are basically trying to get into admission into the UK.
Yeah, thank you,
Okay.
sir. And I think
So,
it's my pleasure, like, to have a meeting with you. Thank you, sir.
thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm concluding this webinar. If anyone has any questions, this is the last time they can ask. Else, let's conclude it. And it's nice to have you, Chandu. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank
So
you, sir. It's
bye
my
bye.
pleasure. Bye, sir.